everyone, my name is Shokora Zouheikyoku and welcome back to our section of Alice's Spiritual Judge. So in the last episode, we have been able to help the Queen of Hearts and prove her to be not guilty, or at least having no motivation to do the murder. However, in turn, we become the suspect ourselves, and our name becomes defendant. With the grace of the Red King, we have been able to give a chance to find some answers and prove ourselves. So, let's continue to our section. Defendant Alice. As the court is dismissed, people walks out of gymnasium in droves. I watch them in the corner, my eye vaguely. Prove my innocence. How should I do it? My memory is so vague. How should I start to investigate? I drew my hand as I faced this extraordinary situation. Dun dun. My shoulder was stabbed. I raised my face to see Queen of Hearts standing there. Thank you for helping me out earlier. I didn't help you at all. I only tell them what I think. Concerning the result, I was helped. You also proved my innocence. That was good. You didn't become the suspect eventually. That prosecutor is really rude. I really want to cut off his head. It is not so funny to cut off one's head. It's not so funny for you, right? Well, didn't you just become defendant? Right, now I am defendant. I need to prove that I didn't kill White Rabbit. Why didn't you say anything? If you were not the murderer, can you at least say something? Well, you might be very surprised, but I cannot recall anything. Cannot recall anything? Queen of Hearts' voice sounds very funny, of course. My memory is very vague. It seems to be some kind of memory loss. You cannot recall anything when the case happened. It makes you quite suspicious. I cannot agree you more. However, I can never thrust a knife into a person. I am quite confident about this. I have no courage to kill anyone. Now seems to be a very good chance. Let me try to ask Queen of Hearts some questions. Maybe I will find out something. The relation with Queen of Hearts. Do I meet you for the first time? What? How much memory did you actually lose? She seems to be very surprised. This proves we know each other, then. White Rabbit, you and I all belong to second grade, class 3. Oh! Now think about it. At the beginning of Judge, I remember Roxakura the Hatter saying Queen of Hearts as second grade, class 3. It is quite ridiculous to forget White Rabbit, and even your own classmate. In other words, we are the same age. Wait, I have to make my voice more surprised. In other words, we are the same age. Of course. What? You thought I was older than you. No need to use polite form to me. So, usually, there would be, kind of like, because this game originally is, Japanese, so they will have their some kind of like of informal form of language. So it the translation doesn't show that much in a sense, but I think the Japanese version show it better. Though I'm not sure what type of life form that they have been using. Yeah, right. Even if she said so, I cannot help to use the buff life form. She has the kind of aura that can overwhelm people. About yourself when the incident happened. So, I become defendant. Do you happen to know my alibi? It is a pity that I don't know. Of course. What did I expect from her? I don't know where you were when the incident happened, but you weren't in the classroom. Had you not gone home? I went home. If so, do I have anyone who can back up to this statement, so I can prove my innocence? If I have some witness from students leaving the school. If you cannot recall anything, maybe you need to ask around. I will. It is not hopeless yet. I need to do something. And I guess we're finished with talking with the Queen of Hearts right now. Yeah. So let's think about it first. What if no one knows what I am doing, and I also cannot recall anything? I don't imagine being treated as a murderer. No, stop! I cannot lose courage. I need to move on. Okay. That's a good question. Where to move next? Let's go to the hallway. Since we need to find students. Okay, there's no one here, so classroom. Oh, it changed. Like I see the board changed into a red color, which looks suspiciously like blood. But I don't know, maybe they have a new type of jerk that is red. Mr. Caterpillar. I find Mr. Caterpillar inside the classroom. I cannot believe it. Things are getting very bad. I didn't sign up for all of these. No one can expect such things to happen in the school. Yeah, Alice. Do you also think so? Right. Nothing. What brought you here? Well, I feel very confused. could I ask you some questions?
Of course, as long as it is within my power to answer.
He might know something. Let me ask him. About spiritual judge. Sir, were you present just now as spiritual judge?
Of course.
What do you think of it? I don't know why is there a comment there, but okay.
Which means,
Well, don't you think it's strange? First you execute then the ruling without any evidence, then you are treated like a murderer.
it is nothing peculiar.
What? I am very shocked. I remember Mr. Caterpillar. He didn't seem so strange to me before. He was just a normal teacher who is in charge of our class. Why didn't you find strange?
Because this is the way things work. This is very reasonable enough.
Reasonable. How?
As long as this is not your own business, every case seems like a movie.
So I would say this guy is like um have no have no feelings regarding their subject. Like um he's like a bystander in a sense. So if you want him to work with you to help you, you gotta find something that proves that he is related to it. So technically it's nothing bad, but with our like a protagonist is kind of in a busy body person. I'd say these two um, like motivations and thinking might not mesh with each other in a sense. I am now in this total mess. I cannot regard this as reasonable.
Well, maybe it is not reasonable. A hierarchical relationship in a small environment, the meaningless rules thrust by your superior, people who are higher in position talking some nonsense, or being pressed some responsibilities that you don't care. All of these are not reasonable.
He has a point. Mister,
If you change the way you think, maybe you can be happier.
that's actually a good point, but it also means that you don't wanna. I mean, I'll say, it feels like he experienced a lot that he developed this thought, but I don't know. What? But he's so happy about being treated as a murderer. As I said, it's not his business, so I don't think I don't push it on him. I guess. At the very least, he is telling you information. But it's understandable that she's be angry about it, like about his thought process.
You can shout out, "This is not reasonable" to all those ridiculousness. You may enjoy it while doing so. As you grow older, you can only accept all of these in silence. Well, the feeling changes depends on different people. Anyway, I have nothing to do with the cake this time.
Yeah, this guy is very bitter. How can I say so when there is one student dead in this class? I'll say here like his dad inside. Yeah, his dad inside. Innocent. However, I don't think I can get any good idea from him, even if I keep discussing about it. So I choose to remain silent. About White Rabbit. Uh, Mr. Caterpillar, do you know about White Rabbit?
Yes, of course. She was one of the students in second grade, class 3, which I am in charge of.
White Rabbit and I, wow, we were friends, right?
Why do you ask me? You should be the one who knows.
Wow, I certainly cannot recall.
Well, I don't know either.
Oh dear.
I have only been in charge of your class for 1.5 months. I am sorry, but I do not know so much about you.
I see, of course. Was he such a cold teacher? Is this so-called cut attitude that is quite popular recently? Is it like the cold hot cobot bad boy attitude kind of? I don't think it is, but yeah. About Alice, Mr. Caterpillar, do you know what I did after the school on the 14th?
No,
Right. I know he wouldn't have to answer, but once I heard his answer, I cannot help feeling discouraged. I'll say, yeah, this guy is like really, cold in a sense. I don't care about anything as long as it doesn't relate to him. You could say he's selfish either, but there, well, maybe as a whole, my host, I guess he experienced a lot to develop this personality, or he had this personality from before.
well, I thought you belonged to Go Home Club.
Go home, love. I am not good at sports or art like instruments and drawing. I can see why I belong to Go Home Club. What an idiot! If only I join any club, I can prove my innocence so easily. Well, sucks to be you, I guess. As I regret silently, Mr. Caterpillar claps his hand, as if recalling something.
Right. I don't know if it would help that you are one of the library assistants.
Library assistants?
Yes, I remember you have voluntarily signed up for it.
Is that so?
Yeah, now I recall it. You often went to the library. You may obtain some information if you go there.
Thank you so much. I will go to the library then. I don't know if this information would be helpful accordingly to the situation now. I am willing to clutch even a straw. Let's head to the library. Now you can go to the library. Okay, let's investigate around here first. The date is May 14. Someone wrote down the rabbit hole on the blackboard. It is I fell down the rabbit hole, not a rabbit. Things stands in a row. Okay, check in if anything changed. Nothing changed. Think. It's not that I have lost all the memory, but I forget all my friends. Why do I forget them? There's no use staying in the classroom. Okay, library now. Excuse me. I opened the door to enter the library. Instantly, I smelled paper and ink. I like the smell so much. Smell in the air. And now. Okay, I call out when I feel myself prepare. Hello? Is there anyone here? Hello? Is there anyone here? Hello? No one is here, right? No answer. Like everyone is dead. No, no one is here. I am very disappointed that things turned out like this. Sound of clatter. There is a person appears behind the bookshelves. There is a masked girl with short hair standing there. You are... I don't remember knowing her. Who is she? Do I know her at all? Or is she a total stranger? She might be angry because I entered without permission. But the masked girl says nothing. As I stand there silently, she walks into the library counter, and she beckons me to come forward. So, she wants me to go near? Once I approach the girl, she begins writing on the note. What happened? Oh, Does she write on a note on purpose? Is this girl... Are you not able to speak? As I ask, the girl nods silently. I see. I am sorry. Thank you for being so considerate. Can I ask you something? Some of them might seem strange. She nods again. Well, do we know each other? It is so rude to ask such things, but I really cannot recall anything. The girl stares at me with surprise for a second. Then she nods slowly. Really? Well, I am so sorry to be so rude, but I cannot recall anything now. I don't remember if I have met you. It seems she is willing to accept my questions. We are probably a little familiar with each other, I guess, but I cannot confirm. She must think I am a lunatic, since I suddenly lost my memory. The girl looks at me while I look down, and she begins to write on a note. I am Cheshire Cat. Cheshire Cat. Yes, we are probably friends. That's not a certain answer. Also, that's interesting that this time Cheshire Cat can speak, and you can see their mask shows a kind of a cat mouth, but we are crossed over it, so no speaking. Does it show that she lies, or does it show something else? Friends. This is the second one. A friend I don't remember. Prosecutor told me White Rabbit was my friend at the court, and now Cheshire Cat. I see. I am sorry to be so rude. Never mind. After all, you lost your memory. If you think I am reliable, share your thoughts with me. Thank you. I am now stuck in a situation that I cannot get out. A friend who is willing to help really means a lot. I feel the tears swelling in my eyes. I feel my tears leaking out of my eyes, so I immediately try to repress it. It is useless to cry. I am a suspect now. I need to prove my innocence immediately. Do you see the court just now? Cheshire Cat nodded. Yeah, I cannot help not to find Queen of Hearts at the court, but in fact I cannot recall anything. I don't remember being so friendly with White Rabbit, who was dead. The fact that they were friends. Why did I sleep in the classroom? And what have I done when the incident happened? I cannot recall all of these. While I falter out all these, Cheshire Cat just remains silent and listens to me. But not all of the memory is lost for me. I remember the school, my parents, my older sister, and my pet Diana. I remember these clearly. However, there seem to be some holes in my memory that I cannot recall. Alice, do you want to recall all of these? Cheshire Cat looks at me straight into my eyes. Do I want to recall all of these? I don't know why, but I do when I am asked by this question. I answer Cheshire Cat. Yes, I want to recall everything. I see. Cheshire Cat continues as she nods. I might be able to prove that Alice didn't kill White Rabbit at Audio Visual Room. Really? Cheshire Cat nods and takes out a file from the drawer of the counter. The file is labeled as Library Assistant Rooster. Cheshire Cat opens the file to show me. It is written Thursday, May 14, 21 Cheshire Cat, 23 Alice Kanzaki. My name, May 14. It was the day the incident happened. I was on duty. As I ask, Cheshire Cat nods again. Library assistants are in charge of the retail service at the reception counter during lunchtime and after school, and the management of the books. Thursday, May 14, Alice Kanzaki. Lunch break at 10. After school at 10. So I came here after school. Cheshire Cat nods. Thank you. I got the alibi then. I feel so relieved and smile at Cheshire Cat. Record the library assistant's rooster in the file. Library assistants Judy Rooster. Cheshire Cat and I have signed in attendance during the lunch break and after school that day. Cheshire Cat jots down on the notes and shows it to me. I am so glad for you. I have something to do, so I will leave now. What? Alice, try to investigate by yourself. She has been so nice to me and backed me up. If she leaves now, I will feel quite alone. But since she has some other things to attend to. Okay, thank you. See you soon. I can only say goodbye to Cheshire Cat for now. Time to investigate. This is the counter to process the lending and returning the books. The computer is on. Probably Cheshire Cat has boosted it. There are circulation records of books displayed at the monitor. It might help to prove my alibi, so I decided to print it out. Now you have the circulation records of library books. Circular history of library books. The circulation record of the books printed out of the computer. Here we place the latest books in this month's feature. This month's feature is, well, Edward Gorey's illustrated books. Plenty of wonderful illustration. I will try when I have a chance next time. You can read and study here. This is a freely usable space. I think plenty of time has passed. The sky is as red as before when I wake up in the classroom. Books are organized in order. I like books, especially those with color illustrations. My older sister reads books without illustration. Don't they bore her? Well, something is sandwiched in the book. What is it? Now you have the bookmark. Bookmark. There are 5 black birds drawing on the card. Are they crows? There are 5 black birds drawn on the memo. Are they crows? Okay, this should be a repeat, I guess. It's good to have Cheshire Cats accompany. What if Cheshire Cat is not beside me? If I cannot explain my alibi, I would be treated as a murderer. Okay, where to go? Hallway? As I walk on the hallway, there is someone calling behind me. Hey, hey! Yes? You forget this. Here you go. The student who talks to me has a school bucket book on his hand. Oh, thank you. No problem. See ya. I thank him as I take over my pocketbook. He makes a salute and leaves immediately. How could I forget such thing? Losing it will cause me a lot of trouble. I will be in such a mess if I really lost it. I need to keep it safe with me. You now get the school pocketbook. My school pocketbook. I have investigated everywhere I can. Wait, it skipped a lot. What? I go back to the library again to check the file Cheshire Cat gave me earlier. This file proves something that I don't even remember. This is a strange feeling. Why did I lose my memory? How should I get it back? No matter how hard I think, I cannot think of any answer. As I try to figure it out, all of these, I feel myself very sleepy. I am standing in the park. It is a small and lonely park located between two apartments. I can see the big sunset. The warm and delicious smell of dinner comes to me. Meanwhile, there is one small girl sitting in the corner of the park. Her age is about lower elementary classes. She wears clothes with strands on it and she has this Hawaiian hair. That hair color looks like orangutans, but it also can look like someone else because, for example, the Queen of Hearts have the same hair color too. As I hesitate to call her, there is one little girl rushes past me. She runs to the girl in the park and sits down by her side. Hey, hey, here I am again. Why didn't you come? Is it not dinner time? That's alright. My older sister got something called me medal something, and all my family is celebrating it. I see. Hey, look at this. My mom made a pie today. Here you go. The girl came later, takes out a piece of pie from a plastic bag, which she has in her inside pocket. The two-braided girl seems to be very happy for the moment, but very soon her expression looks gloomy. You cannot do this. This is the pie your mom made for your sister to celebrate. That is fine, because look here. It writes, eat me, right? You're right. You're not really? Of course. In return, tell me more about your story. Okay. Then, two girls start to laugh together. What is this? That's an interesting memory. What is this? Who are you, those two girls? Oh my god, we meet again. Oh man. Your face is creepy as usual. Hey! Wow! Suddenly, there is someone approaching, quite near, while talking to me. From the opposite side of the counter, the kid wearing the rabbit costume who I met in the classroom is there. I seem to fall into sleep. I am so sorry that I fell asleep. Hey, can I borrow it? Borrow what? Does she mean the books? I am here to investigate the case. As a library assistant, we are all off duty now, and it is also not right to lend books in this hour. Oh, well, I am sorry. It is off office hour now. You will need to come back again for tomorrow. Really? I see. How about return books? I am sorry, but I am not on the duty. You can return books at the return slot in front of the library anytime, so I point out the direction, but she replies, I want to return here. What? As if trying to convince me, the kid talks back while I am also talking. Her voice sounds a little bit unhappy and sad. Now I find out even though this kid is talking about lending and returning books, she doesn't seem to bring anything with her. Is she making jokes with me? I cannot do anything now. Come back again, will you? Alright. She seems to accept this result. I mean, that's a bit of strip. Like, shouldn't the red words are the kid? And should that be the alright section instead of the other one? I didn't pay attention to the name on it, but the color looks off. She seems to accept this result and leaves the library. What exactly is going on with the kid just now? I feel quite intrigued, but still cannot recall anything. As I try to figure all of these out, someone's opened the door and come in. It is Queen of Hearts. Well, you are here all the time? Queen of Hearts. So, do you have any good news? Yes, I think so. I think I can make them understand if I explain properly. Oh, that is good news. Yes, wow. Suddenly, the computer on the counter shuts down with a snap sound. What is going on? Why did it shut down all of a sudden? I hope it is not a breakdown. Just reboot it. As she tells me, I turn it on again. It seems to work without any problem. It is working. Great. Well, the computer demands me to type in login ID and the password. ID and password. What is that? If this computer doesn't belong to computer room, you should be able to log in with your student ID and the password. Oh, I see. It seems to be like that what you said. Please, pull yourself together. Can you deal with all of these in this condition? I have nothing to say. While I am talking to Queen of Hearts, suddenly Cheshire Cat comes back to the library. Hey, Cheshire Cat. Cheshire Cat gives a slight nod of acknowledgement to Queen of Hearts. Have you finished your investigation? Yes, thank you. I was able to help some progress thanks to Cheshire Cat. That's really great. Cheshire Cat is all smiles. Queen of Hearts looks at all of these and says with her head tilting slightly. Oh, so you two make up with each other now. What? I remember the atmosphere was so weird yesterday. When did it begin? Though I don't know why you quarreled. I frowned and looked at Cheshire Cat. What is going on? Cheshire Cat said we were friends. But as I don't remember, maybe we did have a quarrel. Or... Cheshire Cat, what has happened? Did we have a fight? Cheshire Cat looks into my eyes and shakes her head. Then she shows me what she writes on the notebook. Let's go. The court is going to begin. Cheshire Cat, Queen of Hearts, and I walk together toward gymnasium and stop in front of it. I will go first. As saying so, Queen of Hearts walked into gymnasium, or should I say it courthouse. Cheshire Cat and I are alone now. I feel so awkward. Cheshire Cat shows me the notebook as I am wondering about my feelings. Are you okay? I don't know what exactly happened between me and Cheshire Cat since I lost my memory. Cheshire Cat seems to avoid mentioning it as well. Well, yes, I am okay. Cheshire Cat has helped me out when I was in a lost. As long as Cheshire Cat is by my side, I can go through it. Let's go. And so that is the end of our chapter 3 regarding defendant Alice. We are able to find an alibi for our current predicament, and let's see if we are able to prove ourselves in the court in the next chapter. So this is the end of this chapter. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next chapter. Bye bye.